Okay, I've got all sorts of things on my screen up here, so pay no attention. Okay, can you guys all see that and hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. If you would do me a favor, because I did forget to mute you, if you wouldn't mind to mute yourself, because otherwise we'll have lots of background noise when I am talking. If you could do that, please. Okay. All right. So welcome to our virtual team meeting, September 2020. Woo woo. Thank you guys for being on here. Last month we had $313,000 in sales, and $313,552 in sales. So congratulations for August, guys. That was way higher than last August. So even though August was tough, we still had great sales, and we had 28 recruits as an organization. So our goal has been 50 the last few months. And so it's a 50 again this month, because as an organization of over 600 people, we really should be having more than this number, okay, with all this. So that's why we're really going to talk and focus on a little bit about recruiting, just to make sure that it is something that you all understand and know and feel comfortable doing. Okay, so write these dates. Make sure you have these on your calendar. So we will be having the opportunity event the next 3 Sundays, the 13th, the 20th, and the 27th. Okay, so I'm going to encourage you to invite people to these opportunity events. This is one time where you have some people that are maybe asking questions, or they're commenting and saying, oh, I would love the products, or I would love the money, or I would love this. Then you can message them and say, hey, we have an event on Sunday night where we share some more about the business. I would love, if you just hop on and see if it's something you may be interested in. Okay, it's just a great opportunity to get some questions answered and invite people that may want to know more. Okay, so next 3 Sundays, new consultant training. We did not have it this last Monday because it was Labor Day, and I was out of town all weekend, and I know several other people were too. So we did not have it Monday night, but we will have it again this next Monday. So the 14th, the 21st, and the 28th, we will be doing that new consultant training. And it's not just for new consultants, guys. If you haven't hopped on one of those yet, I was just talking with Joanna today about it. There are booking messages. There is all kinds of information about how to have a strong virtual party. Okay, so it talks about your host coaching. It talks about the things to be doing in your parties, what to say to your host. There's so many tips in it. So if you haven't attended one, and I'm constantly changing them up, those of you that have been on more than one know that sometimes I mention things that I just come to me as I am talking. So you may hear different tips as you listen to them. Booking Blitz, September 24th to the 27th, and then the Get Them More event will be September 24th at 8:30. Okay, some home office news.
Time,
what?
Melody?
Yes.
What time is the new consultant trainings? It wasn't up there.
It's at 8:30.
Okay, thank you. Sorry
about that. Okay, so let's talk briefly shipping and inventory. Okay, I have, went live a few times and talked about the shipping and the different things. It is getting better and better and better, guys. Okay, so please don't let hosts, this month be as concerned, about shipping. Yes, it is still taking longer than normal. Okay, but by the end of this month, they're hoping to have it, down to around 4 weeks. And by the end of next month, 2 weeks. And then as we go into the holiday time, getting back into, where we were, okay? So they are definitely shipping out, doing things, everything that they can. But here's what I want you guys to keep in mind. It is not even just about how much we have been selling with Pampered Chef and how much they've been able to ship out. We also are relying on, you know, other companies that make our products to get them to us. If we don't have the products to ship out, or if they're not able to make them as fast as they could because of COVID, we can only do so much, okay? So a lot of it is because our merchandise, you know, the people that make, you know, different products, they haven't been able, you know, to stay or be able to ship to us the quantity that they usually do, okay, which makes things go on back order or stop sell, okay? So that's why, you know, it's because we're in the middle of a pandemic, you know. COVID is still affecting lots of different things. And I mean, our house right now, guys, wood, if we are to build our house right now, is going to cost us about $40,000 more because of the shortage of wood right now. Okay, so it is not just Pampered Chef, like it's insane. The other things, you know, that have been affected through this. So just keep that in mind that, you know, it's not just Pampered Chef trying to ship out products, it's us waiting on products that are trying to be made to get to us too, okay? So just try to have as much patience and knowing that they're dealing with a lot and they're trying to do everything they can with what they have. Okay, so happy news, super happy news. Okay, September 1st, Deluxe Air Fryer is back for everyone to purchase. Everyone can buy it. So guys, you can reach back out to those people that have wanted the air fryer, the hosts that have wanted the air fryer. Maybe in those months that they didn't get the air fryer, maybe when it was supposed to be $650 and they really wanted it, reach back out to them and talk to them about collecting a few orders and getting that air fryer now. Have them rebook for this month. Share their friends, you know, a few of the new products and get it this month. Okay, so that's a great way that maybe those hosts that didn't end up getting it, maybe they can get it now. Okay, and it's in the Ultimate Kit. Wow, like the price of that kit is less than the price of this by itself. Okay, that's crazy. So it's a crazy, crazy good deal that Ultimate Kit is. All right, so new host reward program. Okay, I posted something on Team PC Hotshots this afternoon with 3 different links of 3 different trainings that you can go watch and look up information about the host rewards if you do not understand it all or know, you know, about the host rewards. Okay, so the new host rewards program, it started September 1st. Okay, one of the big things, they still have the free half price discounted, but they added the 3-party booking bonus. Now, how that is going to work, and I had 3 host phone calls today, and I let them know, here's what I'm doing personally. This is not something that you have to do. This is something I'm doing personally, okay? But I let them know that Pampered Chef is doing something amazing, and when they get 3 bookings from their party, once that 3rd party is held and submitted, Pampered Chef will add a credit to their account where they can go in and shop and get $50 in free products, okay? And I tell them, so that is then, and I say, and as a thank you from me, now I'll give you $25 in free. That's something I'm personally doing. I'm choosing to do that. You don't have to do that. You can just have the $50 in free, or you could say, as a thank you from me now for getting 3 bookings, I'll give you free shipping and pay $5.25 for their shipping. You know, something like that. So they have a little bit of now thank you from us and a thank you from Pampered Chef later with the 50 and free. So that's something that I am doing, and my hosts are like, oh, wow, that's really cool. Okay, so just know that that is how it's going to work. You can totally just have the 50 and free. Pampered Chef is giving them an amazing thing. But no, they will not get that until the 3rd party is submitted. Okay, that is how that works. It'll be added to their host cart, and then they can go in and shop. So current future party pick 50% off is going to stay the same through all of your parties in December. The 40% off discount begins January of 2021. Okay, so the future party pick, what that means is right now, anyone that books off their party, they get a 50% off item from the person's party that booked. After, in January, it's going to change to a 40% off discount instead of the 50% off discount. Okay. But all of this is going to be in those host rewards facts. Like I said, I posted the 3 links with lots of details on this, these host rewards. So you can go check them out yourself if you have any additional questions to this. Direct Ship Now. Okay. We got lots of things changing this month. So Direct Ship Now is coming as of October 1st. Guys, I have been on Direct Ship Now for years and years, okay? I think it's like 5 years, 4 or 5 years I've been on Direct Ship Now. So I haven't been doing the program that most of you have been doing for a really long time. So the way that Direct Ship Now is going to work is that as soon as a guest orders, the order is submitted at midnight that night. Instead of right now, you have to wait for the host to close the party for the guest orders, you know, to start being shipped out. Okay. So, which this is really convenient, guys, when the shipping was back where it was, because literally I would have people that ordered at the beginning of the party getting their products before the party was even over and going on and posting, yay, I got this. It's so amazing. I love it. So it was really cool, you know, when shipping was where it was, because people were already getting their stuff before the party was over. Okay. Declined credit cards, guys, are not going to be an issue. Okay. So if it's the end of the month and you're like, oh man, I need to get this party submitted. Well, if that host is dragging the feet, you can keep it open a couple more days. Everyone else's orders are submitted. Okay. So if you're wondering about, well, how do I do early bird special? And what if they want to add to their order, things like that? What I do at the beginning of the party, you can do a post. Now, remember, this is not going to be until October 1st. So we haven't, you know, added this to outline stuff yet. Okay. But as of October 1st, okay, then you can say something like, if you decide, you know, and want to order early and want to add to your order, let me know. I can keep your cart open and you can continue to add stuff, you know, throughout the party. So once, if they order in that early bird special time, I send them a message and say, hey, yay, congratulations, your name went in the drawing for the early bird special. If there's anything else, do you want to keep your cart open? Do you think there's anything else you may want to add throughout the party? You know, and then they can say, nope, I'm good to go. Go ahead and submit it. Then you can just let it submit. If they say, yeah, I may want to, let's go ahead and keep it open. Then you can unlock that cart, keep it open. It will stay open till they either say, yeah, I'm ready for it, or they want to add more or whatever. So you have that option to keep carts open if the customers want to do that. Okay. So it really is going to be a really good program. I think that you guys are going to love it. Now, here's the important part, that very, very important part. Okay. With Direct Ship Now, the system is changing. Okay. Literally from September 30th to October 1st, the whole program will change. So if you have parties that are running, you have to close them out by September 30th or don't start them until the beginning of October 1st. So basically what I did is I'm running my parties, you know, the first 4 weeks of September. I'm closing everything for September by the 26th, 27th of the month, not starting anything until that 3rd of October. That way there's a separation between September and October. So you really need to look at your calendar. If you have stuff that is scheduled, let's say from like the 26th to the 3rd of October, you may want to relook and either shorten your party, talk to your host, scoot it up a week earlier. Okay. Just know that there's going to be a hard close come the 30th of September. Okay. And I don't want you all in a scramble on Team PC Hot Shots on October 1st saying, what in the world happened to my parties? Okay. So be sure that everyone that you know knows about this. Okay, so here it is. I just went into detail. That's on the next slide. Okay, so there it is, 30th, October 1st. Is going to be the hard close. Okay, so important to submit those orders. Now, October 1st. Okay, so this is when the flat rate of $7.95 and the free shipping at $150 plus is going to happen. Okay. So orders over $150, they get free shipping. Okay. That will start October 1st. Okay. So be sure that you know that and talk about that. It says it's okay to create the parties in Consultants Corner and have pre-party days. Just don't open the party for shopping until October 1st. Okay, does all that make sense? Okay.
Okay, Melanie, I have a question.
Yes.
I always set my parties up on Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
So do I need to not throw my shopping link in until Thursday?
Correct. That's what I would do.
Okay.
So if you
Okay.
set them up on a Wednesday, then I just wouldn't include the shopping link until Thursday. So they just
Okay.
can't start ordering until then, because you
Okay,
don't want
that's what I was gonna do. I just
any
wanted to-
orders that are done on the 30th wouldn't be able to go to that party. So, or they wouldn't help the host. So yeah, that's what I would do for sure.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so we have lots of Teach Me webinars. Okay, there are some about the Direct Ship Now. There's some about stoneware. There's some about host coaching. Okay, so you can always go to those Teach Me webinars and listen to more training. Okay, this is Pampers Chad's favorite time of year, because this is when next month is our 40th anniversary. Okay, so big deal, 40 years. Pampers Chef started in 1980. So next month is our anniversary. So the fall is always one of my favorite times and one of our biggest fall selling seasons with the Pampered Chef. Okay, fall winter catalog. How many of you like this page here? The time of our lives, with all the different pictures of all the different families and all the different cooking. Okay, this is a really cool page. If you guys haven't looked in your catalog, be sure to go through it so you guys can see all the different stuff in the catalog. All right, so fall kickoff. I don't know what it's like there, but here, look what I'm in, guys. I'm in a hooded sweatshirt, and it is actually cool here in Oklahoma. I think there was like a record today. It was crazy cool. So it dropped in temperature this week, which I'm loving because it feels like fall. All right, so September booking. Any product or set in the catalog, 60% off. Okay, this is a big special this month, guys. Reaching out to people in your parties that have said, oh, I'd love to have that at 50% off, or I'd love to have this for free. Showing things in your kitchen and what people can get at 60% off this month. So there is the guest special, the adjustable measuring spoon, and the stainless steel mini whipper. Okay, we talk a lot on our team about every 4 add 1 more. I am going to go into more detail about the importance of this in recruiting, so I'm not going to cover a lot about this right now. Okay, so booking tips, just said the 60% off. New host reward stuff with the 3-party booking bonus and all the different collections. Did you just hear my husband? Touchdown, Kansas City. I just heard it. Okay. Look at all those pretty products. I would love to hear in the chat, what are your favorite things so far? Okay, type in the chat of the new products, what is it that you are loving so far? I will say, I love these keep warm, I can't even think of the name of them. These things right here.
Insulated bows.
There we go. There we go.
Those are my favorite.
Keep warm container things. Because I have used them several times when taking food to different places. They keep that food warm for a long time. I see all of them coming in. Your favorite things. There's so many things. This cake pan, I haven't got to use it yet, but I'm loving all the pictures of the things that other people are making. Joanna, I saw yours. The stoneware I'm loving. I'm loving this utensil set. So let us know what it is that you are loving. All right, so new products, guys. Big month. If you have not had your own party in a while, have your own party. Show off these new products. Tell people, hey, new products are out. Who wants an invite to come check them out? Okay. Have your own party if you haven't had one in a while, and show them these new products and get some new bookings for the fall selling season. All right, so some of you may not understand, okay, well, that's great. What's the deal with the cinnamon? Okay. Cinnamon Plus especially is a super big deal. Okay. People love it and it have asked for a long time for it to come back and it hasn't came back. Okay. So the fact that you guys get these cinnamons are things that, I mean, I had multiple people contact me last sewing season and ask because they use that Cinnamon Plus for their baking and we haven't had it in a while. Okay. So you guys are going to love this cinnamon stuff. So $1,000. All right. New kits. Okay. I'm loving the teal. I love this ultimate kit. Okay. So that's amazing price for all of those products. Just amazing. So recruiting, we're going to talk more about that in just a little bit. So I'm not going to go into a lot. Remember, when it comes to trips, you still have plenty of time to earn these trips. Okay, so don't think, man, I just started. I don't think there's any way I can get it. There have been a lot of people that have started in the fall and still have been able to earn this trip. Okay, make it a goal. Know what you need in points. Know how to break it down. Know how many it means for recruiting. Okay, so if you have director in sight, you get 5,000 points. Okay, when you promote to director. And then when you meet your title, you get points for that too. When you have someone that reaches their 12-15 sale, you get 3,000 points for each of those people that signed up under you. And for every dollar you sell, you get a trip point. Okay, so you absolutely can do this. Excellence Awards, okay. You are going to get a Visa gift card this year and 500 Pampered Chef dollars. Imagine what you could buy if you had 500 Pampered Chef dollars sitting in your account. Okay, if you want to know more about Excellence Awards, talk to your upline. They can go in detail with you about how to achieve this. All right, monthly top performers. Check out all these $1,000 parties. Woo! Awesome job, guys. Okay, so some great parties last month. Even though it was August, we still had some really great parties. Shout out if your name is on here somewhere. Give a shout out in the chat. Woo, woo. I see some hands in the air. Love it. Awesome. See, other people besides me like to dance too, so it's cool. All right, so we also had some promotions. Check these out. Congratulations to Pam Buff. And there she is. I see her. Nicole Salazar. I know Nicole's on here too. They both were fast track directors last month. Ladies, I will just tell you, I have your packages right here in my bag going out tomorrow. So be looking for something in the mail from me. And congratulations to Tyra Watts. She promoted to advanced director. So congratulations, Tyra, and all three of you. Awesome, awesome job. Okay, here are our top 20 for the month of August. Look at these sales, despite it being a harder time, harder month, I should say. So Tony Patterson coming in with $12,835. Debbie Graves, $7,826. Michelle Richmond, $7,698. Melissa Myers, $6,201. And I will say, if you haven't heard me say this before, this is just in my first 3 generations what I can see. Okay, some of you, I can't see your numbers. So if you fall somewhere in here, shout out in the chat so we can hear your accomplishment, because these are just the ones that I can see. I know some of you on here may have had in this range here. So shout out in the chat so we can see. Melanie Koch, 5939. Deanna, 5247. Mandy, 5113. Kelly, 5069. Joanna, 5048. Julie Kelly, 4901. Mindy Phillips, 4735. Haley, 4601. Pam Buff, 4567. Glenda, 4431. Laura, which is Jeannie, 4269. April, 4186. Whitney, 400119. Some of these are super close. Leslie, 3837. Holly, 3726. And Christy Lane, 3582. Congratulations to all of you that were in the top 20. Give yourselves a hand. Okay, so October, just at a glance, this is what the guest special and host offer. Notice October is also going to be 60% off anything. But guess what? The cast iron enameled is coming out on October 1st. So that could be one of their pieces at 60% off. So that's super exciting that they're offering that again and adding some more of our new fall products. And then you can get the small batter bowl for free when you spend $80. All right, so coming in October, direct ship now, enamel cast iron, holiday stuff, and 40th anniversary. Okay, so it's October, November, December, guys, those are the big months. Okay, so book those calendars now because you're going to want to celebrate all these things coming up. And if you have not written down in your calendar National Conference 2011, July 21st through the 24th. 21st is pre-conference. National Conference will be July 22nd through 24th. It's a good old time. Okay, so be sure to write that on. Okay, start saving now. Okay, start saving money now because, you know, whether you fly, whether you drive, hotel, things like that, guys, if you start preparing yourself now and saving a little bit every month, when it gets to July next year, you'll be ready and money won't be an issue. Okay, so set yourself a little jar like I have my kids a Disney jar. Be sure that you're saving now, okay, because that will really help you be able to go next year because it's business changing. All right. Now we're going to switch gears. All right, you guys all ready for some recruiting? You give a big stretch. Ooh, I feel like that was an information overload. That's a lot of information. Okay, so the information you are getting ready to see on recruiting, I have it all written out. Okay, so it is all written out in a document. So you can take pictures of the slides and you can, you know, write down the words or whatever, but I will be posting the words and exactly what to say to your hosts and all the wording. Okay, so you're going to be getting that document. I'll post it with the recording. So you're going to have all this information. Okay. All right. Here we go. And I chose purple for this because purple is my favorite color. So there you go. All right. So you can take notes though of some of the things that I say because you may want to have some notes with all these things. So the very first thing that is super, super important when it comes to recruiting, that's why it's the number one, okay, is to have a strong show schedule yourself. Okay, because if your calendar is not booked, okay, it's going to be harder to get recruits because it is a numbers game. It is all about numbers. Okay, so the number one thing you need to start is have a strong calendar yourself. Okay, that is the best way that you can increase your recruits is to step up your calendar. Okay, all right, so let's break it down. Okay, so what does that mean exactly? Okay, I told you earlier we're going to talk about 4 Get You More. Okay, here's why. Okay, 4 parties a week. Some of you may be thinking, well, I've never done that. I do 4 parties a month. Okay, 4 parties a week. And I tell even the new consultants 4 parties a week. Okay, because you may have a couple that are strong. You may have a week. You may have one that doesn't even hit 200. You may have one that backs out. I just got a text message from a host today. She said, life is just super crazy right now. I'm just not sure I can, you know, have a party. Okay. Trying to tell her, you know, I still see you, you know, on Facebook. So I think we can make this work. But, you know, I'm talking with her about that, but you never know. But schedule for a week, then you're going to have, you know, that 4 parties that you're really looking at. So 1 virtual party a week, okay, you're going to be in front of 15 people. Let's just say average. Okay, our goal is always to try to get 30 to 45, but how many people actually come in every single day and comment on your parties? Think about that. Okay, so when you think about that, even though there may be 30, 40 attending, how many are actually participating? Probably about 15. Okay, so if you times that by 4, that's 60 people. Okay, when you're looking at 60 people being in your parties that are actually participating, okay, usually you can get 1 to 2 recruits that way. Okay, but 4 parties a week, okay, 60 times 4, because now 60 that week, and now you're timesing it by 4, that's 240 people that you can be interacting with in a month. Okay, when you have those kind of numbers, guys, that's how you get the 1 every 4 get 1 more, the 4 parties, the 1 recruit. Okay, so if you're wondering, well, how do people get these recruits? It's all about the number of parties you have and being in front of a certain amount of people. Okay, so ask yourself, okay, do I have the number of parties I need on my calendar to have the fast-paced growth I want? Okay, ask yourself if you have that. Okay, I want you to look at your own calendar, okay, and see if that's the case. Okay, number 2, we're going to focus on the host. Okay, our host, guys, is the number 1 person that's going to join your team. They're the ones that love the products. They're the ones, you know, that are all about it. Okay, so you're going to focus on the host. So number 1 focus for recruiting is always your host. Okay, and they're already doing the work. So when you say you're already doing what I do, it's true. Okay, because they are. So you're going to ask every host at every party at least 5 times to join the team from the start of the party to the end of the party. Okay, here's the graphic. Okay, and I have this graphic too, but we're going to break it down even further. Okay, so here's the 5 times, but I'm going to break it down for you. All right, so first, okay, message the host before the party. Okay. Hi, Eileen. Thank you so much for hosting a party with me. Before I get your party all set up, I do want you to know that one of the benefits of hosting your own party is that I can easily turn this into what we call your launch party. This simply means that not only would you get the host rewards for the party, but you're actually going to make the cash from it. I'm going to still do all the work and you're going to reap all the goods. Are you in the market for some extra income? Okay, having that ending question, what person is not going to say they're not in the market for extra income? Okay, now here's what you may be thinking. Well, if I offer this before the party even starts and it becomes their party, then I don't get paid for the party. You're correct. Okay, but here's the thing, guys. That is another reason why it's so important to have the 4 parties a week. Because if you have 4 parties a week and you have one of them going to your host, it's not as scary. You have more. Okay, and the benefit of having that person start strong, okay, think about the trip points. Think about, you know, all the things that are going to help them be successful. Okay, so it ends up being a good thing. Okay, here's another option. Hi, Eileen. One more thing for you today. You might not have booked a party with me thinking about this, but if you'd like to spend just $99, $19.80, and get a kitchen full of fabulous products before the start of your party, I'll let you actually make all the money from this show instead of me. And you're still going to get all the rewards and I'll still run the party. on average, you should make about $100 from your party. Let me know what you think or if you have any questions, okay? So this is just another way to put it, okay? Here's the second message, okay? Remember, we're going for 5 times here. And watch these, okay, because these don't sound pushy. One, you're just letting them know they have the option to turn this into their party, okay? Second message. Oh my gosh, Eileen, your friends are so excited about your party. They are RSVPing like crazy. They obviously love Pampered Chef and love you, girl. Are you sure you don't want to give this business a try? Okay, nothing about that is pushy, you know, or will be intimidating, okay? It's just saying, wow, you're great at this. Your people love Pampered Chef, okay? So that's a number 2 message. Third message, a couple days into the party. Eileen, you're doing such a great job of keeping all of your friends excited about your party. I'd love to have someone exciting like you on my team. You would make a really great consultant. Okay, so just another drop in a few days, letting him know that they would be great. Okay, fourth message, when their party qualifies. Or it may be the second message, you know, because their party may already be qualified at the beginning. So, oh my goodness, Eileen, your party has reached at least $300 in sales. Do you know, first of all, do you see $300 in sales there, not $200 in sales? Okay, so because for them to get that free product is going to be at $300 in sales now. Now, at $200, they are still going to get that kit, okay, and they do still get their half off and 60, but not the free. Okay, so did you know that you can save $35 on a starter kit? Let me know your thoughts, then send them a link to check out the kits. Fifth message, at the close of the party. Before we close out your party, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being such an amazing host. And I wanted to ask you one more time if you're sure you don't want to give this business a try, just for 30 days. I'd love to give you all the bookings from your party. And do you realize that I made blank from your party? What do you say? Okay, it's just one more time to let them know what they could actually get if they would give this business a try. Okay, so there are so many people, guys, this is super important, that say yes on the last ask. So you can't stop asking after the first ask. Don't prejudge, okay? So just because they say, you know, I've tried lots of different marketing, you know, direct sales companies, and I just haven't had success with any of them. I don't think, oh gosh, no, they're not interested now. Okay, I've even had people tell me, no, I don't think so. I just want to be one of your customers, but they ended up signing up later. Okay, and they told me that several times. Okay, I know some of you started and you told your consultant or the person you signed up under no several times before you actually signed up. Okay, so continue to ask them in a little bit different way. Okay, and you're basically just being positive and telling them that they'd be great at this. Okay, and they may say, huh, you know what, you're right, maybe I should just give it a try. I don't really have anything to lose by trying it. Okay. All right. So number 3 tip, share every day in your parties. Okay. Which the outline, I know that Tony shared with us, it has some sort of recruiting every single day. Okay. So if you're using that outline, you're already going to have that included. Okay. So, but adding a little bit of yourself and letting them know, you know, how this business has blessed you is also important. Okay. So be watching for those different posts every day when it comes to the business. You can go live. Okay. Going live and sharing with them. Be sure that you watch the comments and that you're responding back and sending personal messages too. All right, so 4th, we're going to message all the rock stars. Okay, you may be saying, well, who is a rock star. Okay, look at it this way. Look for those people that have commented at least twice. Okay, that can be a lot of people. Okay, so if you see that they've commented at least 2 times, okay, let's consider them a rock star. Okay, we're looking for these people in our party. So here's a rock star message. Hey Susie, hope you're enjoying the party so far. I'm reaching out to you today because I have absolutely enjoyed having you in our party. You have been such an amazing and fun guest. I'm always looking for fun people like you to join my team. I'm really curious, are you in the market for some extra income? Notice again, which that should have a question mark. I'll fix that in the wording. So it ends with a question, and it's asking if they'd like extra income. Once again, most people are not going to say, no, I just really don't like extra income. Okay. So that is something, it's asking a question, encouraging a response. Okay. So this is something that you can go through. And now that we're on the new Facebook, guys, you can message these people from the comments. So look at those recruiting posts. And when you see that they commented, message them from the comment this. Okay. So if you're doing a recruiting post every day, zoom in on those and message those people. This wording right here, everyone that's commenting on these recruiting posts. Or if they're just commenting on other things, just because they're not commenting on the recruiting post doesn't necessarily mean that you're not still sending them the message. Okay. But you can really zone in on the ones that are commenting from that. All right. So do this with every single guest who has commented or posted in the party at least 2 times. Even if they don't join, you're going to make them feel good. Also, you can do a couple of games where they send you the answer personally to start a personal relationship. Okay, so if some people are not necessarily interacting, you can always play a game where they have to message you something where you can just get a conversation going with them. Okay, remember this business is about relationships. So we're starting relationships with our hosts, with the customers. Okay, when I did a lot of cooking shows, that was the nice thing is I just got to know a lot of guests. I got to know those hosts. I knew how Cindy knew Sally. I knew how many kids they had. I knew that this person had a dog and this person had this kind of dog. I mean, that's the kind of things we talked about at the cooking parties. Okay, so find those ways to interact with the guests because that's what's going to make you stand out from the rest. All right, so here's another example. We're in the last few days of this party, and I can't close it out without reaching out to you to say that you have been absolutely amazing. You've been such a rock star, and you're so fun. You're full of energy, and you're the life of the party. I'm always looking for people like you to join my amazing team. What do you think? Okay, so giving them those compliments. Like I said, worst case scenario, you gave them a really good compliment. And you know what? Because you asked them and you said something, later on, maybe when they do need this money or when it's Christmas time and they're needing that extra cash for Christmas, or maybe their spouse lost their job, guess what? They're going to remember, she told me at one point that I'd be really good at this. Maybe I should try that. Okay, just because they say no now does not necessarily mean no forever. Trust me, I've been told no by a lot of people that have ended up signing on later. Okay, so no now does not mean no forever.
That would be a no.
All right, so you must be confident. People are attracted to people that are confident. So I don't care if you have to say in the mirror every single day, I've got this. I've got this. Okay. But if you go on there and say, oh, not one of these people is going to book a party with me. Okay. Guess what? Not one of those people is going to book a party with you. Okay. Come across as confident. Okay. Fun. Have fun in your party. I always say the best way to get bookings is to have fun with those guests. Because if they have fun in that party, they're going to remember you and they're going to want to have more fun with you. Okay. So do things, do videos. These products, if you have one of these products, Show a video, a 30-minute short video of you using it yourself, along with the other pictures you post in the party. Okay? Anytime you can make yourself unique, you can make yourself stand out, and you can make your party different, is going to be a reason that people want to book with you and people want to join your team. You seem fun, people are going to want to join your team and have fun with you. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Tips in recruiting don't work if you only do some of this. Okay, I'm going to read that again. Tips in recruiting don't work if you only do some of this. You have to do all 5 to get fast-paced recruiting. You have to do them every day of the party. Okay? So when I share this document with the wording, I want you to write in your calendar. I want you to write on a piece of paper. I want you to write what you're going to do on what day. Which one of these steps are you going to do? Your parties are starting here. What day are you going to send that first message to the hosts? What day are you going to send that second, the third, the fourth, the fifth? What day are you going to check in with those rock stars in the party? Okay, it's a combination. Guys, this training is one that Ellington Boyce does with her team. And the amount of recruits that they have in a month is insane, because all of the people do all of the things in all of the parties. Okay, so imagine what our 600 people would do if we all did all these things in our parties. Imagine how fast your team will take off. Okay, imagine what this business would start looking like for you if you could commit to trying to get those 4 parties a week and 1 recruit every week. Okay, it'll change your business, guys. Every trip, you will earn it. Okay, because used to, when I first started this business, 8 and 2 was what Doris said. 8 cooking shows, 2 recruits a month. You can have anything that you want in this business. Okay, now, okay, if we're doing 4 virtual parties a week and 1 recruit, you can have anything you want in this business. Excellence awards, trips, PC bucks, okay, you name it, you can earn it. So change your recruiting results now. Okay, when you're working 4 parties every single week, sending 5 messages and doing the Rockstar messages, you will have amazing results. Okay, so I just really, really, really want you to encourage you all to commit to doing this within your parties. Okay, and I want you to keep track. Who in your parties are you reaching out to? Which hosts have you talked to? Okay, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tally them off, circle them, check them off. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need to write the host name and have 5 spots where you check off each response. And, you know, look for those 5 Rockstar recruits. Check them off as you're talking to them. Okay, get a spiral notebook. Whatever it is that you want to track it on, start tracking, okay? Because I want you to be sure that you are watching what you're actually doing. Because sometimes I'll talk to people and they go, yeah, I'm talking to people about the business. They just they're not signing up. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, okay? But when we really dive into how many people they're actually talking to, it's not as many as they think. Okay, so that's the thing. That's where the tracking comes in, is sometimes we think we're talking to everyone, but when we really look at how many we are talking to, it's not as many as we think. Okay, so I want you to really write down and track. Okay, make it your goal in September. Okay, because if you guys really will stick to the 5 different ways, the messages to the host, those Rockstar recruits, and when you're going to talk to these people, okay, it's going to change your business. Okay, I always say, you know, you could be, you know, 1 party away from that amazing recruit That's going to totally change your business. And some of you have people like that on your team. That one person that came in selling like a rock star, and you're like, holy cow, they took off. I promoted to director. Look at the sales. We were barely doing this, and now we're here. Okay. So that's why it's just so important to talk with everyone. Okay. Everyone. All right. I'm going to stop the recording, and then I'm going to let you guys ask any questions that you have. And then we're going to, I'll do the drawing here too. So I'm going to stop the recording.